Alright, good morning and welcome back to Outpost 2-1. So, a few weeks ago, me and the other half had to go on a little bit of a rescue mission to rescue our co-worker's boyfriend who was stranded on the side of the highway. We were both at work. His girlfriend got hold of us and was like, hey, is there any way you guys can go get him off the side of the road? Like, he can't get a hold of anybody, like, nobody's answering their phones, nobody's able to come get him, like, is there any way you guys can do that? And I'm like, yeah, just, like, we're at work right now, we're working till 10 o'clock at night, and she's like, that's fine, like, you guys are the only ones who have been, able to actually go get him, so we're like, alright, like, we can go get him, like, that's not an issue. That's not really a situation you want to find yourself in. Like, being stuck on the side of the highway, or being broke down on the side of the highway is not really a situation you want to find yourself in. I mean, you watch those YouTube shorts where the semi just barreling down the highway takes out a car on the side of the road. Like, yeah, you don't want to be in that situation. That would suck. That would suck a lot. So we're like, yes, we can do that. Like, as soon as we get out of work, we will drive the hour to go get him and get him off the road. Not a problem. Now, here's where the problem is. At that point in time, I only had my truck for a few weeks, so I did not have everything that I typically have in that vehicle at that point in time. So, let's fast forward here. We're driving down the highway trying to find him, and we end up finding him. He's got his four-ways on, but he's had his four-ways on for so long that they were almost, like, his vehicle was dead. Like, you could barely see his four-ways going off, so we're like, oh yeah, that's super freaking unsafe. So we pull up in front of him, turn our four-ways on, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get my flashlights, and we'll be good to go. Well, guess what? I didn't have my flashlights on me. Like, I did not put any of my flashlights in this vehicle at that point in time. And I'm like, man, this really sucks. Like, we're on the side of the highway, and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, whatever. Like, yeah, this is cool. I mean, got the four-ways going, but yeah, that's a great situation to be in. So I'm sitting there having to utilize my phone, which thankfully has a fairly bright flashlight on it. And we got done with that, and I was like, when we get home, I am 1000% putting my flashlights back in my truck where they belong, because we're not doing that again. Like, we are not being in that situation again without a safe amount of light if we ever find ourselves in that situation again. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about my little car kit, my flashlight car kit, truck kit that I have, and here it is. This thing right here. This is just a Ozark Trail fanny pack thing that I repurposed to house all of my flashlights that live inside of my truck. So yes, starting off with the middle compartment, that is the most important compartment, we have two little rechargeable flashlights. These things are actually really cool. I love these things. They're like $5 at Tractor Supply, and they're actually really nice flashlights. I carry them during hunting season, in the house, in the truck, at the apartment. Like, I have a lot of these, and they're just really nice. I mean, running consistently, you're looking at about an hour run time before you have to recharge them. Using them off and on, like, they last a good bit. Like, they're really nice flashlights for $5. So I have a few of these. So I've got this one, I don't have anywhere to put all this stuff. And then we have a second chargeable flashlight, same thing, just black. Really bright, really good flashlights. I have no complaints about these, kind of why I keep buying them every time Tractor Supply has them. But yes, we have 2 rechargeable flashlights inside of this bag. And then we have 2 more flashlights. We've got these things that are actually have a magnetic base to them, so I can put them on the hood of my truck, on the bed of my truck, on a guardrail, or whatever. And then go through the modes on them. You got a darker mode, and then you have the little strobe light mode, which would be really nice if you're on the side of the highway. You could put these 2 things up on the back of your truck, on the front of your truck, and set them to strobe light. That way, you know, hey, somebody coming down the road could definitely see that. So, yeah, these things are a little more expensive. They're like $20 a piece, but they're definitely worth it. And grab my extra little tripod thingy. You got like your extra tripods or whatever, you can screw it in, so if you don't have a magnet or a metal surface or something, you can just utilize your tripod and set it up that way. I don't really keep the tripod in that bag, just because it already has enough stuff in it, and that just adds more crap in there. So these guys are also a really nice addition. They are a Husky, like, shop light type thing. I don't remember the actual name of these, but yeah, like, really nice magnetic flashlight. And they are pretty bright. Obviously, it's like almost 9 o'clock in the morning, so, but yeah, we've got those 2 things. Put them right there. Moving forward on this little kit, we have a pretty decent charge pack. This is like an Anker charging pack. It's got the USB and a C port. I can charge my phone, my GoPro. What the hell else did I charge off this? And I think it was a flashlight or 2, just off of this battery pack, which, you know, over time that's not gonna last very long. But having that charge pack on hand, to where I can charge these up real quick, or the flashlights, or whatever, is an absolute necessity. And then on the other side, we have just 2 extra charging cables that work with the flashlights and these things. I mean, obviously, if you're going to have a charge pack, you should probably have charging cables. They don't work very well with your phone, or at least with my phone, but yeah, that's that. So that is the contents of my emergency flashlight bag. Now, what I do want to do, because this is a nice thing to have in your vehicle, you know, you want to be prepared if you're stranded out in the middle of nowhere and it's dark out. I do want to put one together just like this, identical to this, for the house and for my camping / hunting bag. Just because having the ability to see what you're doing, kind of nice. So, yes, I'm going to be putting together 2 more of these little bags to serve the house and my camping hunting bag, because like when I'm out hunting or whatever, I do have a tendency to camp out, so just having that extra light source is kind of nice. So yeah, just a random video for you. This is gonna fall in line with the rest of the stuff that I keep in my truck for emergencies. I just wanted to get this one out here because I could have 100% used this. Like, this would have definitely been helpful a few weeks ago, but yeah, a story of my life, I'm always forgetting things. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you guys and girls keep for like emergency kit stuff if you want. But yeah, that's all I really have for this video. So I will see everybody who is not on this channel yet at some point.